So find yourself on your mat. Shoulders relaxed. Belly button to spine. Chest lifted. Take a deep breath in. Inhale. Shoulders up. Exhale, shoulders down. Take a couple of breaths. Inhale, lift the shoulders. Exhale, drop the shoulders down. So inhale up. Exhale, release. So find the length all the way through the body. From root to tip of the head. Or the top of the head to the tailbone. Find the length as we gently take an inhale, lift the shoulders. Exhale, dropping the shoulders. So inhale, lift. Exhale, release, shoulders to the floor. Close your eyes and bring that awareness within. Just have the movement, inhale up and exhale on, dropping the shoulders. In through the nose, out through the nose. Good, very good. And then do once more, and just want you to relax your shoulders now. Relax your shoulder blades, relax your body. Find that length now. We're going to start to bring our focus into our pelvic floor. Muscles down between our legs and thighs. And we're going to draw the breath all the way down into the sit bones, into the belly. Long breath in. And long breath out. Allow your body to relax, held in the space. Legs across, inner thighs, shoulders. Weight of the body on the mat as you focus on just breathing. Taking longer, fuller breaths. Inhale through the nose. Pause and exhale through the nose. Take your time to bring the smoothness and evenness through the breath. So don't take it too quickly. Slowly draw that breath, the energy, and slow release. So breathing into the chest, into the belly, breathing out, letting go. So now bring the awareness to the abdomen, the pelvic floor muscles. So breathe in, put the breath down to your root between the legs and thighs. And the exhale, squeeze the pelvic floor, lift the belly in, and repeat. Inhaling, open up the pathways. Open the chest, belly. Exhale, feel the energy rise as we squeeze pelvic floor, lift into the navel, extend through the spine. Exhale. Inhale. Switch on the pelvic floor on the exhalation, drawing in and up. Keeping that length, building the blocks from the spine to feel each of the vertebrae restacking on top of each other, feeling the pads between the vertebrae, feeling the fluids move as we create that space, as we use the muscles to lift and extend that spine. Start to think about engaging and lifting, activating the spinal column. But keeping the shoulders, the hips and thighs relaxed. As we breathe inwards and our focus on connecting to our core, that chain of energy that spirals up the center of our bodies, our spine, along the axes of our spine and body, tailbone to crown, all the spaces in between. On the next exhalation, let's fix that pelvic floor. Switch on, draw up, draw the belly in, hold that length. So you're now feeling it front of the belly and back of the spine. This is how we feel our support when we're holding a downward facing dog. The other postures where we switch on our pelvic floor muscles. Keep the chest lifted, shoulders relaxed, let them drop, physically drop. Save space around the ears. With the navel in, focus your breath on that chest space now. You should feel like the energy, the pulse of the breath is in the right place. Once we ease on into it, it should feel just right for you. So keeping the belly switched on, the pelvic floor switched on, shoulders back, open the eyes, keep the navel in, take Second inhale, reach up. Exhale, stretch over. Lengthen all the way through the side of the body, through to your fingertips. And draw a little bit further into the stretch. Take an inhale, reach up. Exhale, come over. Drawing the length through the sides. Again, inhale. Belly button to spine. Exhale, extend that stretch over to the side. Again, inhale. Exhale. This time adding a twist. We inhale, come up. Rotate from the spine, looking behind us, dropping the shoulders. Use the pivot on that waist. Look behind you, draw the navel in and keeping that height in the spine. Lifting up, looking back, dropping the shoulders, taking an inhale. Exhale, we rotate the other way. Use your arms to help you move into the twist. Draw the navel in, drop the shoulders, look behind you. Inhale back to center, once more each way, shoulders back. Dropping the shoulders, look behind you. Chest lift, pull the chest through and back. Really let the shoulders melt down and away. Feeling that pull, that twist across the rib cage, upper and mid back, and the way. So don't let the rib cage flare, draw the belly in, use that connection. Back to center, good. Now, I'm going to just unlayer to go through mobility. So you're coming to all fours and you're going to go into your cat and cow. So again, think about your pelvic floor as we go into your cat and cow as well, to really think and move that spine. So shoulders back, draw the belly in to support your back and hold the pelvis in place. So take an inhale. Keep the belly pulled in as you gaze upwards, so supporting the lower back. So we're not overextending or hyperextending the back. Then as we breathe in, look up, breathe out, draw the navel in, switching on those corners. Using the fluid S shape through the spine, but keeping your belly held in tight. Drawing your navel in, exploring your ab muscles here. Pushing the shoulder blades apart. As you come here, splaying out through your sit bones. So if we over-exaggerate that movement, we're going to find that we are not finding the stretch in our lower back. So you want to draw the belly in to open up that ability to create a bigger stretch here. Well, that feels good. Hold it here for a little moment. Bend the elbows slightly outwards. And then last time. Rounding the shoulders, flat back now, shoulders back, tiptoes, up to downward facing. Let's lift the sit bones high, target your heels down, keeping your knees soft. Spread the fingers and toes, lift up, breathe in, breathe out. So you guys know what level you want to work to. Do what feels good for you. If you need to take a breather, take a breath, take a rest, do it. Let's start our sun salutation. So tiptoe forward, walk to the front of your mat. Hopefully you'll be able to see me, probably not. Inhale, reach up. That's all right, top of the head's not needed. Exhale, forward fold. So we're coming to forward fold, head hangs down like a ripe piece of fruit. Inhale, fix the shin bone, shrug the shoulders, look up, flat back. Again, supporting the belly. Come down, step into your plank position. Keep the belly tight, strong through the legs. Knees to the floor, inhale. Exhale, lower. Shoulders back. Come up. Halfway. Inhale. Exhale, push back, downward facing. Take a breath. Right leg high. Right leg comes forward and through. Inhale. Exhale. Step once again to your plank. Belly button to spine, strong in the core. Lower to your knees. And tuck the toes. Shoulders back. Shrug the shoulders. Draw the navel in. Look up. Inhale. Exhale. Push down. Downward facing. Move the sit bones high. Left leg. Left leg through and forward. Inhale. Exhale. Step downward facing. Now take a moment here just to reset and walk to the front of your mat. Now I know you guys know what you're going to do, so I'm just going to give you visual aid this time. Inhale. Exhale. Let's do a couple of rounds here. See how many we can get on your basic flow. Shoulders back. Engage the belly. Chest to floor. Elbows close to the body. And in for your tummy. Stretch and release. Right leg up. Right leg through. And rise. Exhale. Plank. Knees to floor. Shoulders back. Breathe in. Inhale. Exhale, down facing. Lift up left leg. Step left leg through. Inhale. Once more each side for that warm up to be complete. Step down facing. Walk forward to the front of your mat. So once each side, once more. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold forward. Good. Inhale, fingers to shin bone. Exhale all the way down, step to your plank. Bring your belly in strong. As you lift from the pelvis, lower the knees, lower your chest. Inhale. Belly button pulls in. Exhale, down. Right leg high. Right leg through. Rise on up. Exhale. Step downward facing. Plank, sorry. Knees to the floor. You knew that, didn't you? Shoulders back. Chest to the floor. Inhale, rise, chest. Exhale, lower. Inhale, push. Exhale, downward facing. Left leg lifts. Left leg through. I've managed to do something to my knee or my right side. Needs to be restarted or rebuilt. Feeling it there. Rise up and walk to the front. So let's add on here. So I know you know what you're doing, guys. I probably don't need to tell you too much. So let's do our next level if you're ready to. Okay, through the warm up. Shoulders back, inhale. Reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Knees soft. Inhale, flat back, really drawing through the belly. Exhale, hands either side. Now, Chaturanga Dandasana. Your choice. Inhale, you can lower the knees or so come up, shoulders back, squeeze the buttocks. Inhale, either lift, downward facing, or push up through that right leg. Lift, engage the glutes, and step into your high lunge. Inhale, bandho, pelvic floor. Exhale, hands either side. Step to your plank. Lower down. Inhale, right. Squeeze the buttocks. Exhale if you can, lifting left leg high. Touch the toes to the sky. Left leg through. Inhale, rise. Exhale. Downward facing. Lift the bum high. Push the hips back. Breathe. You need to create that space now. Take a moment here to connect. Feel where you need to make space. So I need to really create space and cross my lower back. I feel like I'm hunching and just want to lengthen and get all the edges, all the creases out of my spine and get that lift from my tailbone. And lifting through my back and my legs as well. Take a breath in, walk forward. Good. I want to get that length again. Feel like I'm loose. I'm able to hang free without any pain or disruption there. So let's go again. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, flat back. Exhale, hands either side, step. Downward facing plank, Then squeeze buttocks. Doing well so far today. Keep the child's toy. Lift up. Right leg comes through and forward. Inhale. High lunge. Hands either side. Step back to your plank. Lift into the belly. Nose comes down. Lead with the nose. Squeeze the buttocks. Look up. Tuck the toes. Press and lift. Left leg high. Left leg through. High lunge. Inhale. Exhale, step. Downward facing, take a breather. I'm going to come up my mat. There's a bit more space. And walk to the front. Turning direction now. For me, you don't have to. Let's add on to those movements, okay? Should we do some moon salutes? Or adapt to them? Yeah, I think Sharon's probably nodding right now. It's always a favourite of hers. Radiator's on. Oh, good. No, that's me. That's me radiating the heat, actually. So let's do that. Inhale, rise. Exhale, fold forward. Let's just get ourselves set here. Fold forward, spread the toes. Inhale, come up, fingers to shin bones, shrug the shoulders back. Now, if we can, I'm going to step back, straight right leg. Bring the right leg to the floor, toes down. Inhale, rise up into a back bend here. Exhale, hands either side. We're going to step up and rotate. So the toes go forward. The back foot comes onto the heel. So you can inhale, hold. Just going to start warming up through the body. Hold it here. You can use your fingertips for a bit of balance. Flex the foot, hands to heart center. Push up if you want to work a little harder onto that heel. Body weight comes up, inhale. And then if you can, fingers down and then push over to the other side and switch. So fix on that foot, balance, toes, shoulders back. You can use your core, push off that heel. So I'm going to come a little bit closer and push off my heel here. There's some balance. So this is my weaker side. And I'm going to bring my hands all the way around. Push back into my lower knee. Inhale, rise on up. Exhale, hands either side. Lift. Hands together. Step forward. So we're going to go through that strategy, that little routine, a couple more times and add on. So inhale, rise. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, rise up. As we step, left leg back. Knee to floor, fix through the glutes. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands down. Tuck toes. Up. Rotating. Bring your weight down. Turn your feet forward. The foot behind. Extend the leg. Drawing through the navel. Hands to heart center. Lift your hands, chest to hands. Breathe in, push off. Use your fingers and lift. Toes facing forward and then rotating other leg up and pushing to the heel. Exhale, hands go round, knee to floor. Inhale, reach. Hands down, tuck toe, up to lunge. Hands to heart center. Step in. So we start to feel it in the back of the legs. Let's make that work a little harder, because I know that's what you're aching to do right now. Okay, guys, let's add on. Right leg leads. Let's go all the way round now, start to finish. So listening carefully. Inhale, rise, belly button to spine. Exhale, forward. Inhale, fingers to shin bone. Exhale, step, right leg back. Crescent lunge. Inhale, lift. Exhale, hands either side. Lift up. Come down and rotate. Turn foot in. lift it a little higher if you can. Test yourself here. Thumbs to heart center. Push up. You can use your fingers if you need to or not. Other side. Draw the hips towards each other. Engage the thighs. Inhale, bundle, pelvic floor. Rotating. Foot to floor. Knees down. Inhale. Exhale. Tuck toes. Inhale. Lift. Now, bring your hands to heart center. Step. Lift. Left leg up. Left leg comes down. Knee to floor. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands to the floor. Tuck toes. Inhale. Rotating. Turn to come down into that open position. Chest lifts. Hands to heart center. You can now, if you're feeling strong enough, you can always push off that foot and not use. It takes a lot of effort and not use the floor. See how you feel. Sometimes it's useful to have the heel on the floor to create that openness, have that pressure to push up and rotate. Back knee, floor. Inhale, left leg's in front, hopefully. Hands to the side, tuck toes. Inhale, high lunge. Exhale, bring right leg forward. Inhale, belly button to spine. Exhale, right leg back, low lunge. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands, tuck toes, reach on up. Rotation, bring it on down. Lift through the heel. If you can, push on up. Other side, the lower you go, the harder it's going to feel on those legs. Take an inhale, rotation, knee to floor. Inhale. Exhale, tuck toes. Coming up. Inhale, lift. Left leg forward. Left leg goes back. Onto the knee. Drop the hips. Inhale. Exhale, hands. Lift up. Rotate. Toe space forward. Come down slow. Ease on into it. Work the thighs. Take a breath. You can push up. Lift over. Other side. Slowly lower down. Bring your hands back to chest. Exhale, rotate. Knee to floor. Inhale, rise. Exhale, hands. When you're ready, stepping up. Bring right leg forward. Step back. We're going to go back to where we started and add on. Inhale. Exhale. Rotate. Lower. Rise. Other side. Drawing through the belly. Hold strong. Rotate. Last time. Inhale. Exhale. Step. Take a breather. How you doing, guys? Good? Can't see you, so I'm guessing it's all good. Let's add on some middle moon pose. So we're going to go and rotate from the high lunge to crescent here, to wide legs, and then we'll move into that drop down, so adding on again. Hope you're feeling good. We'll get some stretches done. We're finally getting somewhere. Okay, so right leg lifts, squeeze the buttocks, take an inhale, reach up, drive through the belly. Draw the navel in, exhale, forward fold, knees soft. Inhale, reach up. Take right leg down, right leg back, inhale, squeeze the buttocks, reach up. So here's where we're going to do that change. Fingers come down, tuck the toes, inhale, lunge, keep the low lunge, and then we're going to rotate to bring ourselves, heels under, so not too wide, we've got that square at the hips and knees, tailbone under, belly button to spine, so Gyan Mudra, inhale, exhale, so tuck the tailbone under, pull the knees open and wide apart, really base yourself through your feet, secure your feet to the floor, they don't roll inwards, knees push out, inhale up, exhale down, inhale, Exhale, hold. Shoulders back. Breathe in. Push the knees, really focus on knees apart, drawing the navel in, tucking the tailbone under. So we're working really hard into that groin. So tailbone under, push the knees apart, work the groin space here. Inhale, go a little lower on the exhale. Inhale, go a little lower. Last one, inhale, push up. Then remember that movement, slight pivots on the heel to bring our weight down. Lift onto the toes, gently bring yourself down. Open position here. So it's the first time I get to actually see myself in here. Hands into thumbs, chest lifted. So flex the foot, pull the toes back towards you. Lift up a little higher if you can. Work into the thigh. You can use your fingers or you lift up, straight over to the other side. Foot slightly at an angle, so we're just here. Give yourself the space so you can feel the interaction of the thighs. Just lift. Breathing, stay strong, push off. So here's me resting. This is me pushing off, engaging that quad. Take an inhale. Rotation. Knee. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, hands. Tuck toes, lift up. Secure base. Hands to heart center, step in. Knee comes up, belly braces. Step back, knee to floor, shoulders back. Inhale. Exhale, lift, lunge. Straight from lunge into your square. Gargandasana here. Hips go back. Breathe in. Here, mudra. Tailbone tucked under. Push those legs apart, knees open. Inhale. Exhale up. Inhale. Exhale up. Keep your focus. Pushing the knees out. Rotating from the hips. Pulling those flesh away from the thighs as you roll the knees out. Engaging your inner thigh. Inhale. So evenness, rotating both knees outwards, engaging the inner thighs and sitting back lower each time. Engaging the back of those legs, working those thighs. If you want a little bit more, come up into the ball of the foot. And then lower, heel. Come up into the ball of the foot. And lower, heel. Once more. As we come down, fix here, draw the knees apart, bring the belly in, hold for inhale, exhale, lower. Inhale, lower. 3 more. 2. Last one. Take an inhale, reach on up. Bring your weight over to the left side, lower to the floor, flex the foot. Take a breath in, hands to heart center, shoulders back, push up if you can. With that quad engaging. Take a little bit of here. You can always come forward if you want to push off and work into that quad. And the knee here, if you want to push off, get a different feel for it. Otherwise, lift. Other side. Flex the foot, shoulders back, lift if you can, so you can come forward. If you can't do the full lift, bring your hands forward and lift to get the inner thigh to work for it. Just as good as doing the move over, the migration over. Then we're going to rotate. Lower the back knee. Inhale, rise. Hands either side. Push up. Lunge. Reach up. Step. Right leg forward. Hold. Take a breather. Take a breather. Let's do some core work tonight before we stretch off. I think we've really worked into the legs. So if we come down onto your bottoms, very crass way of doing it, I know. Feeling a little bit mismatched today, but like an old pair of socks, I feel completely complete. So today we're just going to work a little bit on the core. I'm going to work the inner groin and thigh area as well here. So that's a really good warm-up set for it. As you can see, I'm radiating heat. So what we're going to do is go into our boat pose. So toes are just toes touching the floor. I'll change position so you can see me a bit better. Yeah. So again, upright from my chest, slightly leaning backwards. So I've got that slight N on a slant. It's not really a W, is it? Unless the hands are behind, that would be more of a W, isn't it? But that can give you support if you need to. So if your lower back is not strong, you can use the hands here. Let's use those hands, just see how we can go. So that way it fixes your core. So when you lift up, it really makes that difference. So you want to lift from your tummy and not your legs. So use the hands. They might come up into your fingertips, squeeze your shoulders, and then lift and engage your core muscles. Bring your knees and shins parallel and up. Fix on that. So keep your position where they are. Use the support there. Draw your navel in, tight, lift. Let's do that 4 more times. So keep your back where it is, shoulders relaxed. Inhale. Exhale, tap. Inhale. Nice control. 2 more. Last one. Hold it. If you can, release your hands, walk them forward, bring them up. Now lift your chest towards your thighs, engage. What we're going to do next is we're going to try bring one leg over and hold. So one leg's lower, one leg is up. Hold it, breathe in. And then you're going to switch over so you can support it, not hold it too much. Over the other side, open out the legs. Inhale, hold with the chest. And then bring the knees back, parallel. Hug them in, come over for a breather. We're going to do that a couple more times, bear with, and then we're going to do some back strengtheners. And we'll stretch, because I think that would probably bring us to a nice place to have a rest. So we've got to work front and back body. So we'll do that once more. So let's reset. Let's come into that W position. I think this is a really good way to start us off, to get the chest lifted so it doesn't start to move forward or move from space. We're using our lower body to bring the intensity. Draw the navel in. Exhale, lift. You're not bringing your weight into your hands. If you're pushing your weight into your hands, you're dropping into it. You need to keep your core switched on. So when you lift the legs up, there's barely any movement for your body. Inhale. And here's the tricky part. Inhale. Exhale. Lift up high. Control. Stretch one leg out. The heel comes on, hold. Switch. Straighten. Hold. Back to center. Lift. You can support yourself if you need to, a little glide there. If your arms feel a bit awkward. Stretch. One heel on. Lift higher. Switch. Other side. Lift. Release. Hug the knees in. Take a breather. Fold on over the front there. Really good for your running. If your core's stable, you get me, don't you? I run so fast because my core's so strong. Not really, but hey ho, we can hope. Let's lie on your front. Last few movements and we'll stretch it out, okay? So we're going to do a lift, but if you feel that it's too much after doing the core, then don't lift as high, okay? Or lift the upper body and lower body separately as opposed to one unit and see how you feel, so gauge it. So we're going to lie down on our fronts. Hips onto the floor. Shoulders back. Hands adjust on the shoulders, forehead to the mat. All we're going to do first is squeeze your butt cheeks and then relax. Just squeeze and relax. So I might take my feet a little wider apart so I can really feel that switching on. Squeeze my butt cheeks and relax. What I'm going to do is rotate my thigh in towards each other but keep my feet where they are. So I'm really fixing onto the glutes here.
I want to take it away from my back, my lower back, sorry. So I'm going to think about using the back of my legs, the back of part of my back of my legs and my glutes. So we're tweaking, twisting, holding, thinking about the strength between each side. So I know I'm finding it really hard to switch on my right side, so I really need to think about that right side engaging. So really, it's going to help us in that movement to keep it balanced. And when we keep that balance, it helps with injuries if you can get both sides working efficiently and evenly. So you haven't got any imbalances there, muscle imbalances, unevenness. So a couple more. And release. Now, that's going to be a starting point for the next move. So you can keep your hands underneath your shoulders and shoulders relaxed. Squeeze your butt and then lift the whole leg up. It's not going to come too high. You're going to lift into the back of the leg where we've just fired up from. If you're lifting too high, you're going to feel it in your lower back. So don't go too high. Keep your legs extended. Just see if you can feel it. Calf up the back of the leg now and hold it there. Tummy in. And then release. We'll do that 5 times now. So inhale. Engage the whole leg. Lift. And release. 4 more. Inhale. Lift. And release. The key is not to feel it in your mid to lower back. Take a full recovery each time. Inhale. And release. Keep going. If you're cramping, you're using your calves and too much, and you're probably tensing far too tightly. Focus on the glutes, top of the thighs and hamstrings here. So if you're running a lot and you're cramping, there's going to be a huge imbalance here. Now release. Okay, guys, upper body if you can. Shoulders back, chest lifted. Lift your elbows up. Squeeze your shoulder blades. Head comes up just a couple of centimeters. You're squeezing, broadening your back. Elbows stay in close to the body. Exhale, lower. Lift shoulders back, retract them. Squeeze elbows, lift. Keep your shoulders down to increase that percussion down the mid back. Relax. Down. Good. Keep going. And keep feeling it. That's next section, crawling down the back and spine. For stability and posture alignment. Squeeze. And relax. Twice more. Draw the shoulders back, retract. Squeeze elbows in, shoulders back. Once more. Taking a bit of time because I really want to feel it now. Sometimes I need just to readjust myself here. Find it. And then release. So we're just going to do whole body, hold, twice. So all those muscles together, engaging, but not pinching on the lower back. So just think about balancing, lifting the head and lower body at the same time, and not dominating one side because that will pinch on your back. All those muscles are going to fire up exactly as we just trained them to. And we'll do that twice and hold for a couple of breaths. So shoulders back, elbows in, engage the legs and thighs. We can inhale, exhale, lift, squeeze the back of the body, refocus. Glutes, hamstrings, drawing the thighs in, drawing the belly down into the spine, elbows in, shoulders down. And release. Full release. or relax here. Once more. Inhale, engage glutes, shoulder blades, push off the floor, hold, back body, full range, all the way down that back stretch. 3 connections. The shoulders, interior, lifts. And release to come into a stretch. Push off your hands onto your knees. Keep your knees where they are, tuck your toes, and then just so your hips are over your knees, draw your chest down, arching your lower back, look forward. Full puppy stretch here. Tuck your toes under. Hope you're doing this, Kenzie. So reach, fingers forward, into your fingertips. I'm not showing any bias here, Meredith, but Kenzie was such a good dog the other day. Just saying. I think it's a girl thing, isn't it? Rupert is cute though. And I'm going to walk back up. Hands underneath shoulders, draw the navel in. Do a couple of cat and cows. We'll move on. It's not a competition of dogs, but they are beautiful dogs, both of them. Tuck your toes under, inhale, exhale, really push your heels to the floor. Get that lift. So now you should be feeling a big release now through the back of the body. Knees slightly bent. Turn your heels out, lift your sit bones high, get a stretch across that back. Really bend the elbows outwards, lift your sit bones higher. Stretch it out. See if you can increase that length. Just make sure you're even through the body. And then you're going to keep your right foot down, heel to the floor. Keep the stretch across that leg. And as you walk forward, you're going to try and keep the stretch. The heel will come up, which is fine. And bring your left knee down. So we're going to take, so we're going to make sure which way we need to go. Yeah, it's across, isn't it? Inhale, lift left arm. Left arm comes through to the floor. Release it. And then right arm comes up for balance there. Push down through that left shoulder. Reach the right arm up. Twist a little bit, keeping that stretch. Push the calf here. Good. Reach it up a little bit more. And bring right hand down, push up. Hands back, stretch out that calf. And then lift back to downward facing. Get a little bit of a higher lift there. Let's do it again. Lift that calf, lift the heel. Try and intensify the stretch a little bit more so you can bring your hand a little wider. Lift, fix the tummy. Left arm comes through, lower to the floor. Right arm comes up, try and rotate your body even more, reaching up through. Right hand, knee and foot static to the ground. Open that chest. The right hand comes down, left leg, left arm releases, lift back up to the right. And then we're going to switch it over, so push down through your left. You're going to keep that stretch, that intensity in that calf as you come down forward. Right knee to floor. Keep that stretch coming through, belly button to spine. Right arm up. Right arm comes through. Place it down firmly so you can feel the resistance as you lift off that left arm up. Good. Right arm comes down, push up. Keep it here, push through that heel, lift, body back, get that stretch a little bit deeper now. The heel up, forward, stretching the calf, lift the knee in towards that, and then reaching up, right arm, all the way through, down to the ground, rotate up, left arm. Right arm down, push off, back, up. Now bring yourself back to down facing dog, but go a little bit wider. Toes in, heels out, lift up higher. And then we're going to bring ourselves down to our knees. Knees are mat width apart, toes come in, push back onto your heels, and bring your chest down as you sit back onto your heels. Forehead down, reach your arms forward, breathe. and sit back onto your heel. Push back up, tuck your toes under. Now sit back with your toes tucked under. Push through the forearms and press your hips back. Try and keep your feet. So your feet, the ball of the foot is really pressing into the floor. So you're opening the stretch. The ball of the foot up your calf. So you're trying to keep your toes in contact. So we're not rolling inwards. The heels are lifted. So you're really pushing your toes into the mat. So you can feel the crease of the toes pressing inwards. Stretching all the way through the toes. Really good for us. Running. Rehab. And then when we come back up, keep your toes tucked under. Push back. Forward. Keep the toes tucked under. Right arm lifts up. Stretch it out, reach it up high. And then right arm comes through and under into a new version of your child's pose. So lower down, get that position where you can get that right arm at an angle from shoulder to fingers. If you want to, you bring the left arm up or onto the sacrum and rotate from the sacrum. Reach up and over the head. If you can, keep your hips down. Inhale. Right arm pushes through the floor. Lift up, push back onto your heels again. Shoulders back, tuck the tailbone under, push back into the heels, ground through the toes. Left arm comes up. Left arm comes through, last stretch. Left arm to the floor, shoulders back. Push with your fingertips on your right side to get that lift from the shoulder. Then increase that lift from reaching arm up. And the sacrum, if you can rotate a little bit more, keeping your pressure down to that shoulder. Reach up, over the head, the toes tucked under, pressure towards your heels. Reach up, fingers come down, press onto your heels, push back, keep down low, forward again, pushing back, spread your toes, once more, come down low. If you can't do this, it doesn't feel comfortable, then you can always come back onto your knees, otherwise stay down low. Come back onto your knees, untuck your toes, child pose, forehead to the mat, tuck your arms under or in, relax body, breathe. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Let your shoulders drop. Let your full body relax. And breathe deeply. See if you can actually inflate your chest and move your spine upwards off your hips with the breath. And as you exhale, let your hips, tailbone drop down towards the heel a little bit more. Breathe a natural breath. Just sit here, relax, without thinking, without doing. Just stay here, calm, peaceful, just here in the present. Hearing my voice, your surroundings, and noticing all that is around you. Having that awareness, but not allowing it to distract or pull your thoughts. Just to be here. Allowing yourself to be still. Just fully in the moment. Noticing things about the body. Maybe one side feels looser than the other. Your shoulders don't feel evenly weighted or distributed of the weight. Your body feel like it's shifted to one side. You hear sounds more prevalent through one ear than the other. Take a moment just to notice. You're not going to change or do anything about it. Bring in the awareness, sensations. What is happening now? Now take a couple more deeper breaths. Inhale deep. Exhale full. Inhale. And exhale full. Taking a moment to bring your hands to support you as you gently roll up the seated position.
That is a wrap, guys.